In Psalms 25 it says, "Let none that wait upon thee be disappointed." I want to speak concerning circumstances and situations you may find yourself in today. You may be in the midst of something that seems so impossible for God to work out. As a believer, you may find yourself locked into a very difficult situation with no way to go forward. You may well understand that the answers you need are not behind you, yet you look forward with seemingly little hope of ever seeing a resolution to the problem. You think, what am I to do? It feels as if God has hidden his face from you along with the answers and deliverances that you so desperately need from him. You seek him and pray only to receive silence. You may even feel that your hope in God is seemingly evaporating before your very eyes. You have in easier times encouraged others with words of comfort, believing all the promises of God for somebody else struggling in their misery. Yet now you find yourself in that same place and you feel you have very little of what you once encouraged others with. I wish I had a full and complete answer to what you're going through, but I don't. God's working providence is so far above my ability to understand. In these places, I have struggled just the same as others, feeling that I have been abandoned and left to myself. My mind frantically races to understand and grab onto anything secure, but I find everything I'm trying to grab onto so elusive. If I could, I would immediately extract myself from this place. Though you and I may not feel or see or understand or realize the purpose of these places, God does his most powerful work here. Like Paul in 2 Corinthians, when finding himself in life-threatening circumstances in the province of Asia, he says, "We were under a burden far beyond our ability to endure, so that we despaired even of life. Indeed, we felt we were under the very sentence of death." He goes on to give the reasoning for the difficulties and says, "But this happened in order that we should not trust in ourselves, but in God who raises the dead." Could this be the whole reason for the difficulties you and I go through? To learn to trust God? All I know is that in these times in our lives, all we can do is become still and wait and bow in emptiness and poverty and utter impotence. We must place ourselves in humility and meekness and in total surrender before him. He will deliver us from harm and not disappoint us. Let none that wait on thee be disappointed.